Now, leg locks used to be prison rules. Years ago, people would look at you all weird if you did leg locks because they were considered a dirty technique. These days, especially in no-gi, people use it all the time. Heel hooks, toe hold, knee bar, all of the above are becoming more common. So what used to be a dirty technique is not considered as much of a dirty technique anymore. I'm just gonna add one detail to the classic heel hook. In this case, I'm gonna do an outside heel hook from the reaping position, and I have my left leg on the opposite side. Now, two things about the rip. If I stay the rip this way, like my knee comes up, he could start spinning and now we go into a whole rolling fight and it sucks. So I don't wanna do that. So when you do get the outside rip, keep your knee pointed in that direction. This is gonna make it much harder for him when he starts to spin. There's so much pressure on his knee. Not as easy for him to initiate this rolling sequence. Second thing, typically you want a bend in the leg to get a heel hook going. So here, it's not gonna work that well. You want to be here. This is making it much easier. More often than not, you see people getting a heel hook this way with this grip. I like, much in the same way as I showed you on that standing Americana, I really like this version which I refer to as the hell hook rather than the heel hook because it's tighter, at least in my experience. Don't get me wrong, you can finish heel hooks fantastically the normal way, but I really like going, sometimes, especially if he's hiding his foot, I grip it with the opposite arm under the heel and I start turning it with just one hand. Then my forearm comes in and now I can reinforce the same position, okay? But what gets the tweak is the opposite hand. So it's, and of course, when you do a heel hook, it's not so much ripping across as it is ripping the heel toward you and the toes toward his butt. So I went to catch it this way, I started the rip, and now I'm dropping my armpit toward his butt as I lift and the forearm reinforces. Okay? I'm not telling you this is the best way to do heel hooks for everybody. Of course, the standard way works like a charm. I'm just saying, if you feel like experimenting, see how it feels for you. If you feel that you can get a little of a tighter torque, or maybe it doesn't work for you, you don't like it, and the standard is best. But this, again, is what I like. Just catch across, start turning it, reinforce, and finish in that fashion. You can do it on the outside heel hook. Of course, you could do the same thing on the inside. Either is fine.